Dune Prophecy is finally here.
Everything to love and nothing to hate.
And just like the enigmatic Bene Gesserit, this cast has its own fascinating backstories to share. Let's discover what's Travis Fimmel's favorite part of filming, which actor found inspiration in real royalty, and how does Olivia Williams' love story feel straight out of a rom-com? Grab your still suits and dive into the sandstorm of the cast's secrets. Travis Fimmel as Desmond Hart. We don't know much about his character yet, except that he's a charismatic soldier with a mysterious past. Even Travis is excited about the creative freedom he had shaping this role.
And actually, my character wasn't in the book, so I feel lucky where I don't have to count falling in the trap of trying to copy something, so.
We'll need to keep watching to figure out Desmond's secrets, but at least Fimmel revealed his favorite part of filming.
I love the lunches, they were free.
Hard to argue with that. You probably know this 45-year-old Aussie icon as Ragnar from Vikings. But after that smash hit, he almost quit acting altogether.
I have no idea why I became an actor. To be honest, it's not my thing.
Thank goodness he changed his mind. Since Vikings, Travis has wowed audiences in Raised by Wolves and Black Snow. He's also been busy, starring in Boy Swallow's universe this year and joining Alec Baldwin in Rust. As for his love life, total mystery. Travis is a pro at keeping things private. No juicy gossip, no personal revelations in interviews. Even his Instagram is strictly work-related, with a splash of promotion for his beer brand, Traveler.
Put down your phone. Go grab yourself a Traveler.
Maybe his co-star will share more about his romantic life. Mark Strong as Emperor Javicco Corrino. Let's be honest, this actor has the perfect face for an emperor. Handsome, commanding, and just the right amount of intimidating. But according to Mark, there's a lot more to his role than meets the eye.
I think he's more interesting than your average character like that because he has a vulnerability and an insecurity that you're not used to seeing in those kind of characters, and that for me was the interesting bit to play.
At 61, this British acting legend has a stacked resume. You've probably seen him in Sherlock Holmes, 1917, or Kingsman. Most recently, he took on the role of Carmine Falcone in HBO's hit Penguin, alongside Colin Farrell. But Strong isn't just about acting. He's a die-hard soccer fan too. He's even played in charity matches as an ambassador for United 24 supporting Ukraine. His personal life? As steady as the Emperor's throne. The star has been happily married to television producer Liza Marshall for years, and the couple shares 2 sons. Fun fact, Daniel Craig is the godfather to their youngest, Roman. Turns out James Bond and Emperor Corino are longtime besties. Don't believe us? You can even spot a few sweet posts dedicated to Daniel on Mark's Instagram. Now let's move on to the younger stars of the show. Sarah-Sofie Boussnina as Princess Ynez. Mysterious and cunning, Ynez seems like a perfect fit for the Bene Gesserit sisterhood. As for Sarah-Sofie herself, the 33-year-old actress is thrilled to be part of the show.
So I fell in love with the universe at the same time as a lot of people when watching Part 1 by Denis Villeneuve.
She even drew inspiration from the films for her portrayal.
One of my favorite characters in the films is Rebecca, like Lady Jessica. So, and to learn more about the Bene Gesserits, I thought that was so cool.
While Boussnina has had a relatively quiet career, you might recognize her from shows like The Bridge and Nightfall. But something tells us Dune is about to change that. When it comes to her love life, Sarah-Sofie keeps things low-key. What we do know is that she's been married to pop singer Louis Samson Meyer since 2016. He's the lead vocalist of the duo Julius Moon. And speaking of romance, what's the scoop on her on-screen love interest? Chris Mason as Kiernan Atreides. This 33-year-old guy is no stranger to the acting world. You might have seen him as Leo Humphreys from Broadchurch or Chad Gecko in Riverdale. Now he's trading small-town intrigue for intergalactic swordplay in Dune Prophecy. Taking on the role of a swordsman from the legendary Atreides family was no small task. Chris wanted to stay true to the traits we've come to associate with this house.
I think there's a pride and a loyalty that they have. I think that's kind of a brand of the Atreides.
Well, we think Paul and Duke Leto would definitely approve that. When Chris landed the role, his wife couldn't have been more excited.
I guess it's mostly just boasting at yeah, I'm playing same family as Oscar Isaac and Tony Chalamet.
Yeah, I think that was the first thing my wife said to me, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Mason has been married to actress Spencer Locke since 2017. The couple welcomed their daughter Monroe in 2020 and added a baby boy, George, to the family 2 years later. And now let's talk about the young prince. Josh Heuston as Constantine Corino. This 28-year-old started as a model, collaborating with big names like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada, and Fendi. But eventually, Josh shifted gears to follow another passion.
I started really wanting to act when I shot a music video, and a little bit of acting was involved. I was hooked.
He's since appeared in TV series like Dive Club and Netflix's Heartbreak High, with his star continuing to rise. For his role as Prince Constantine, Josh drew inspiration from real-life royalty.
I looked at Prince Harry and then Prince Hal as well to look at, I guess, how that would feel, I guess, being in line but then not being in line, and how that would feel, I guess, being second.
Now that's some serious character research. When it comes to his love life, though, things are more mysterious. Heuston was previously linked to YouTuber Cardia Malin, who often featured him in her vlogs. And in January 2023, there were rumors about a romance with Aussie DJ Carla Martinez. But with no couple pics on social media, it's hard to say if Josh is currently single or taken. Perhaps the main stars of the show will have juicier personal details to spill? Let's find out. Emily Watson as Valya Harkonnen. Well, the Harkonnen name doesn't exactly scream warm fuzzies. And Valya is the one who started it all.
It's fun to kind of figure out how the Harkonnens became the Harkonnens that we all know and hate.
Watson's character is the first to fight back against how her family was treated in the past.
I am vengeance-driven, and I want world domination.
In real life, this 57-year-old powerhouse is just as impressive. Emily has enjoyed a long and successful career in theater and film, earning acclaim for roles in Oranges and Sunshine and Red Dragon. Oh, and let's not forget her performance in HBO's Chernobyl. Recently, she shared the screen with Cillian Murphy in Small Things Like These. So clearly, she's not slowing down anytime soon. As for her personal life, Emily settled down a while ago. She's been married to former actor Jack Waters since 1995. Together, they share a daughter and a son. Here's a fun twist. Her kids were the reason she joined the Dune universe.
Yes, this is one of those jobs that I'm doing because they said I had to.
Honestly, can we blame them? And speaking of family, let's move on to her on-screen sister, Olivia Williams as Tula Harkonnen. Like her co-star, Olivia is no stranger to the Hollywood scene. Her impressive filmography includes classics like The Postman, Rushmore, and The Sixth Sense. And more recently, you may recognize her as Camilla Parker Bowles in seasons 5 and 6 of The Crown. When it came to Dune, Olivia was all in.
It's all about women. It's all about power. We're sisters, and we, rule the universe. Ultimately, it's about how terrified men are of women who get in an enclosed order and don't seem to need men or sex.
Williams was especially thrilled to join forces with Emily Watson.
I've known her since we were in our late 20s, but I've never even acted a scene with her.
Now that's what we call a power duo. Behind the scenes, Olivia has her own fairy tale love story. She and her husband, actor Rashan Stone, have been dubbed the loveliest couple in show business. The two first crossed paths at the Royal Shakespeare Theatre in the early 90s, where the actress thought Rashan was cute enough to take his number. But at the time, she was in a long-term relationship with actor Jonathan Cake. Years later, Olivia was set up on a blind date, and surprise, it was Rashan.
Then he turned up, and he was a delightful, funny, and sweet man.
The couple tied the knot in 2003 and shared 2 daughters together. So, what did you think of the first episodes of the Dune prequel? Share in the comments. And for more on your favorite shows, be sure to check out our other videos on OSSA.